of a site profile in ICE retail system. It years between I do this, so I'll record it so I can remember it next time, so I don't need to search around in all the IMG points. So here we go. I will actually set up a site profile for reference and headquarter template plans and sites. Quite different from the plant master, since we have with business partners and do. We start with the IMG. Of course, reference IMG, and the first point we will go to is cross-application components. Here we would need the SAP business partner. We have the business partner, basic settings, and then the business partner roles. We'll go for them. Afterwards, we do some numbers, number ranges on the grouping. So I will open to the next IMG point we will need, and that is within where is it? Master data synchronization. This is the one I always loses. I don't find. And a lot of people struggle. This actually synchronize the numbering between the business partner and the old-fashioned SD and MM customer and vendors if you need to set up your site as vendor. So there is customer and vendor integration. We need to do the business partner checks. And then the settings for customer integration. It's the same also for the vendor, but I won't do this time. And then we have the field assignment for customer integration, assign keys, and we will need this one. The define number assignment for direction of the customer to the business partner. Well, that's one of them. And then we will go to the financial accounting. Here we will then configure the business partner for the classical customer. Here we need to go to accounts receivable and accounts payable, and I will go to the customer accounts. Here it's master data, preparation for creating customer master data. Here we define the account groups for the customer. Later we will go to create the number ranges for the customer accounts. Then we are scrolling on, and we will go down to logistics general. Here we have plants. Well, if I find it. The plant master should be site master, and where is plant? Here we would need control data for the plant maintenance. And here we will have the plant profiles. Some of the system hasn't done the patches to switch plant to site, but whatever. Plant profile it is. And today I will create a new profile for my reference. And I'll start by copying. Well, normally when you start, if you have stores with intercompany billing, which you in most cases will have, you go for this one. Else, of course, if you don't, you take this profile. That's up to you. Franchisee is down there. The 120 is the most used, and of course the 100 for the DC distribution center, which I won't go through today. Copy the thing, and do a set 20, and we'll see. Ref, template, and HQ. HQ stores for this one. Of course, plant category A for a store has to be. Here now we go with the standard S120 for the BP grouping and a customer account grouping. I won't change this one now. I will change it later because we need to do the customizing for the underlying selections here. Well, I'll save this thingy. No. I always pick off. I already deleted this one in order not to have to manage business partner in my newly created size. I will come back to this one. So I'll put this one, the standard I had customized before, so it's taken off. It's taken off my previous configuration. There. Let's see. We have the 220. So far so good. we save it. Back. Then I would need my different the account groups for my customer. Here I already got one branch with the company billing. I can copy that one. Again, it goes from the group 120. So therefore I create myself one called ZZ 120 ref HQ site. Boom. Here we can also do the field statuses, but I'm not going to change any one of these ones. So therefore we save this thingy too. Back again. And now to the number ranges. Then create number range for customer accounts. It's range of debitor, classical customer. In here. And here you can see I already created set 1 for my ordinary sites, which is run from 1000 to 999. That's my ordinary site. For that I had to change the number range. You will also see number range 01 starts from 1. However, that doesn't work, so therefore you change the number range 1 to start from 10,000 after this number range, and then I could create the set 1. You will also find the number range AB here. I already no, for this one is XX, which is alphanumeric normally. I changed that one to become numerically, because I'm going to steal my alphanumeric in my set 2, and because my ref template and my HQ sites is going to be with letters. Typically AT01 for Austria, D0 no, DZ, DE99 for Germany, etc., etc. So of course it's AAA to ZZZ, and it's on external range. There we go. Blasted VDI. Should save it. It says the changes were saved. Let's go back in again. Yep, they are. Good. Now I got myself a customer number range for my sites. And I need to assign my newly number range. And came with XX because I copied off the 120. So now I will put set 2 here. So now I got my number range for my customer in here. Save again. Go back up. Now into my business partners. BP roles. This is the BP site we're using. We're not going to change that one. We have the BP site again. This is the retail site. And then we got the role categories. We won't change anything there, so this stays as is. But the BP role groupings we're going to have a look at. This was the grouping I just created. It comes out of the retail system with more of them. In fact, it has the standard with customer and vendor. These sites, since our sites is selling, actually moving stock from the one to the other, we're setting them as vendor also. If they're only receiving stock from the DC and never send anything from store to store, then you might set them as a customer. Always a big discussion about that, what they're doing before you go forward. It had many role groupings. Some we didn't belong there, and when you create a site, then you saw that you had a hell of a lot maintain a business partner you didn't need. So here in the role groupings, delete off the role groupings you won't need to be maintained on your site partner profile. You will see that later. Under here you got the roles you need, which is the BP site, the customer, and in case we need vendor also, therefore we'll have the vendors here for the roles and no more than them. Here you can see a lot of bank customer. This one were in the groupings up there. That's deleted them off because this one I didn't want to have there. Here you can see this is standard out of the box from SAP. I deleted them off my role groupings as well because I didn't want to show up. I only wanted this one for myself here in the role. Boom. Back, another explanation here. Here you can see category groups. I won't change anything there, not for exclusion group either, but we are down to number ranges again. And here you can see the number range object business partner. Here I already have my number range for the business partner for the normal sites, which is from 1000 to 999. And remember, they have two. You can split them to have a difference between a business partner and a customer and vendor in the site, but it's not at all recommended. Keep them the same because they're much easier to find and create a hell of a lot less trouble for you. So keep them exactly the same. Here I also took off the 01 number range and pushed it up to 10,000, so it doesn't interfere with mine here. We also had the number range AB versus alfanumeric, which I deleted since I can fit in my set 2, which then will be AAA to Z. And of course it's external. You can't do that wrong, it will tell you, oh, alphanumeric and internal numbering, not possible. Save it. We don't want to transport number ranges. Some do, most don't. Here we are in again, checked, they are in place. Boom. Then I got myself some number ranges. I go down again, and here we come to the specific, to the master data synchronization. Now I need to do to make sure that when you create a site, that now the system forces you to create, let's say, a site DK99, then it will also create a customer called DK99. And that we will do under this one, define number assignment direction for the customer to BP. Or maybe not. This one was after. Here you can see same numbers. It's not set for anyone there. And I have a 220 doesn't have it one. I set it for my sites within the company billing, but my number range is out of order for the grouping here. So I need to let me delete it and recreate it. It doesn't look good, this one. No wonder I haven't created a business partner grouping for it. Okay, back. It's always like this. Define PP role grouping. Yeah, there we go. Me copy of the 120 we can do. Call myself set 20, and I need the number range set 2, which is also external. There we go. Yeah, I want to save it. Now, let's see if it's less embarrassing this time. Here we are, promising. And of course here we do the business partner grouping to the customer. So we link these two to the customer, and now hopefully, since I have the same number inches, should be able to link with the same numbers. Important. Voila. Here we got ourselves a link. And now back to our plant profile. There we go. 220. Business partner grouping, and now of course I will do my new profile, set 220. And here the customer account group automatically updates as well. And the BP role grouping. And lo and behold, I do have a new plant profile for my ref template and HQ stores, which gives my customer the same number as the plant and is regulated by SAP. Of course, if you do the vendor, you just go through to do the same with the vendor as I did with the customer. So mainly you will then need to go to the config you need to do is under the customer receivable and accounts payable, and this one is the payables. So you can see here it's not the customer master data. You go to the supplier accounts, it's the same master data, preparations for supplier data, and you define the group layouts. Very often in here you don't have the 110, 120 and 130. So what you can do then is just to copy off your own the vendor distribution center and copy that one and change. But do make sure in that case that all the field controls are the same on the one you want under here. Else the account groups are more or less the same. As you can see, I already started create a nice template for the site vendors here. Okay, that was enough for today. Good luck. I'm sure you're going to fail and struggle a little bit in start. So did I, but here is a good start. And I'll probably be looking at it myself in 10 years or something. Cheers, bye.